Well, it's October 18th, and today is my birthday, and as far as I'm concerned, I couldn't ask for a better day. It's a wet, cold, drizzly day here in October with a cold front moving through, and the temperature should be dropping about 20 degrees. And if you're a deer hunter, that's absolutely perfect conditions. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. So I'm set up here on a late season food source that I planted this year. In fact, this is a brand new food plot that I planted. I've only had this farm 2 years, and I'm just starting to really get this property developed. I didn't have time the first year to get this food plot planted, and but this year I made time for it, and I'm pretty excited to see what it's going to produce. I've got a deer in here I call the Flyer 4. He's probably 150-inch deer, not a giant, but just a nice solid deer. He's really about the only deer that I've got to go after. I've got a couple other deer in here that are definitely mature, but just not really anything that I want to go after. So right now I've got the Flyer 4, and he hasn't shown up here for a couple weeks now, which that doesn't always mean anything, because they've been cutting, all the corn's been cut, and they've got most of the beans cut already. So I'm hoping that getting all those food sources cut, that's hopefully going to get those deer on their feet moving again, looking for those food sources that are still left. And lo and behold, I've got 2 good ones here on my farm. So I don't know. My hopes couldn't be higher right now for this evening's set. And never shot a deer on my birthday. I've always wanted to shoot a deer on my birthday, and I have gone every day of my birthday for probably the last 10 years. So as of right now, I have not shot a birthday buck, and the conditions are just right for it. So I'm hoping I can shoot a birthday buck. So we're going to set tight here, and hoping the wind's going to die down. It's a little bit windy right now. I'm hoping the wind's going to settle down a little bit, but like I said, other than that, you couldn't ask for a better day here in October. So we're going to hold tight, see if we can't put one down. Well, it's November 4th, and I'm back at it again, going after a deer I call Pig Nose. He's just a real solid 10-pointer, going to be a 150-inch type deer, but I've had 2 encounters with this deer already, and I've passed on him twice. Several nights ago I encountered this deer for the first time, and yeah, it was just early on, and I didn't know who the deer was. It was the first time I'd seen him this year, and I didn't know who he was, and best I could tell, I was thinking he's 4.5, so I opted to pass on him, and then had another encounter with him the very next day. Had him at 6 yards broadside for over 10 minutes, and again, just still thinking this deer's 4.5 years old. Didn't know who the deer was yet from last year. And so again, I elected to pass on the deer, and part of it too, I just wasn't ready to give up my hunt. I love hunting these animals, and I enjoy the hunt more than I do the kill. So if I'd have shot him the other night, I wouldn't have known what to do with all my time. So either way, I elected to pass on him, and since then I've had a chance to look at all the trail cam pictures from last year, and I finally figured out who this deer is. He's actually a deer that showed up last year for a week and a half, about the same time frame he showed up during the rut here. He was here for a week and a half, and then he was gone. I never saw the deer for the rest of the year. So, again, I think this deer's probably going to do about the same thing this year. He'll probably show up for about a week and a half, and then he'll be gone and never show up again. So, with that being said, I think I need to go after this deer and try to put him down. So, either way, like I said, I just wasn't quite ready to put my tag on him last time. And, I just love hunting these critters. There's just something about the hunt that I just enjoy being out here, and the pursuit of the animal is just a lot of fun for me. So I don't have any remorse whatsoever for passing on him twice. Like I said, I love hunting the animals, and because I've passed on him twice, well, the hunt still continues. So here we are, needless to say, still going after him. And next time I see him, though, and he gives me a shot, I am going to put him down. So we're going to hold tight. It's a little windy. The weather's a little warm right now, but I guess we'll see. We're going to set tight, hold still, see what happens. I just shot Big Nose. I can't even believe it. I've had so many sticking encounters with this deer. Oh, I'm still shaking. I picked up the rattling horns and I rattled him out of the timber. He's on the other side of my food plot. I'm down here in the bottom, down in my honey hole. This big 3-acre clover plot that I call the honey hole. It's right in the heart of my property. And it's just a phenomenal spot for the rut. And anyways, I picked up the rattling horns. I rattled him in. He came out of the timber he's probably 300 yards away on the other side of the food plot. And sure enough, he was upset. He was definitely pissed off. He was sitting there working all those scrapes along that edge, along that field line, and then he came across the field, came right over these scrapes. We got a scrape line over on this side of the field too. He came over here and worked this scrape here, and he started to go back into the timber, and he's starting to get downwind of me, The wind's blowing this direction. It's starting to go back in the timber downwind at me. And I know the video footage wasn't the best. I'm trying to film through some limbs, but I had a little hole. I mean, we're talking about a hole about this big that I could shoot through. So I just zoomed back off the camera. I don't know if it's in focus or not, but I know he was in frame. And I let the arrow fly. It smoked him. I heard him crash back here in the timber. He didn't go, I don't know, I'd say he 40 yards at most. I'm freaking pumped, dude. Well, I just got out of the tree stand. My wife and little boy just got here. I immediately texted the wife and said, hey, hurry up and get here. I got a buck down. So I got my wife behind the camera filming the recovery. Got my little boy here. Hey, you gonna help me track him? Come here. Yeah. Come here. I've got my bloodhound right here. He's gonna help me track him. You gonna help me track the deer?
Where is the blood at?
The blood? It's right here. You gonna help me track him?
Where's the blood? I can't see.
Well, we're gonna have to look on the ground, okay? Are you gonna help me go find the deer?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going. Honestly, I'm probably not even gonna pick up the trail. I heard about where he crashed, so we're just gonna walk down in there and take a look at him. You're gonna help me find him though, right? All right, give me 5. All right, well, we're gonna pull this arrow. I haven't even looked at the arrow yet. Look at the arrow. Hey, look at the arrow, buddy. Here, look. Look at that. Thing is absolutely soaked with blood. Missing a fletching there, but well, you can see this entire arrow's completely soaked with blood. Broadhead did its job for sure. It's still intact. I'll clean this broadhead off. Clean that broadhead off, and I'll probably shoot a doe with it here later. Anything yet? Okay, you gotta be looking for a white belly, okay? Let's keep coming back in here.
Isaiah, you see that blood on the ground?
Yeah, look at the blood. Hey, look here, buddy. Look here. See that? Look at all that blood. Look at all that blood. See that? See that? And we know we're getting close. See, and it's lung blood. See this? Come here. See the bubbles? See the bubbles in that? See the bubbles in that blood?
Where's the bubbles?
The bubbles right there. That means it's lung blood. That's a good shot. Well, we know we're getting closer, okay? Just keep your eyes peeled. All right? Keep your eyes peeled.
Look.
What? What? What?
Right there.
What? You see him?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, well, let's go get him. Let's go get him. Oh, he is. Easy. Easy. Look at there, buddy. Look at there, huh? Look at that. Yeah, well, Isaiah came down here. He put the track job on. You found him, didn't you?
Hey,
What?
pit.
Pet his hair? Yeah?
Yeah, right here.
Oh my, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And it's back right here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, sit down on my knee. Sit down on my knee, okay?
I'm gonna put right here.
Oh, you gonna pet his nose?
Yeah.
Okay.
You put his nose.
You want me to pet his nose?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's soft.
It is soft, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's pretty neat.
And we will wheel one here.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't be down here with 2 better people. This is the family farm, and this is a place where my wife and I, we're actually building our home right now. And this is the first deer we've taken off of it. And I couldn't ask for a better way to spend the evening with the 2 favorite people in my life. I've got my wife behind the camera and my little boy here beside me. And I'm just tickled to death just to have this deer down and be able to share this with my family. So he's got great G2, G3 on that side. A little weak on the G4, got some good brow tines, good tine length on that side. First deer off the family farm, and I couldn't be more pleased. So we're gonna get this tag on him, and Isaiah's gonna help me drag him out. You gonna help me drag him out?
Yeah.
Yep, he's gonna help me drag him out. So I'm sure it'll take no time at all to get him up out of this hill with Isaiah helping me. So
I thought he was too heavy.
he's too heavy.
Yeah.
Well, I think you only feel your muscles. Only feel your muscles. Flex, flex. Oh, you're strong. You can handle this. I think you can carry him by yourself, don't you think?
I want you to hold it too.
You want me to help you? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll help you. All right. Pull! Come on, buddy. Pull! Pull! All right, keep pulling. Come on, keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Come on, buddy.
His eye blue.
Yeah.
And look at his antlers. His eye got his. Look at his antlers. It got blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad shot him.
Did he?
Yep. And look right here. right here, Mommy. Look right here.
Wow.
And look at this. It's soft in here.
It is soft in there.
Feel in here.
Mm-hmm.
Feel back in here.
Cool.
And look at this. See?
Mm-hmm.
Look at his leg.
Wow, cool.
And look at this.
You want to shoot a big deer too?
Yeah, now.
No.
You can pet him. He's dead.
Okay.
To stay strong.
You're right.
Just pet him.
Mm-hmm.
Come like this.
Okay.
Look at that. Because he is dead.
Figured, you know what, if he shows up, I'm going to shoot him again. What you doing there? You making a scrape? Are you making a rub on a tree? Yep.
Why do we wiggle those leaves off?
You're trying to wiggle those leaves off.
Can you wiggle those leaves off?
In a little bit, okay? We'll get them in a little bit. We'll make sure we get every single leaf off of that tree before we leave, okay? I wouldn't want to leave one leaf hanging.